not giving her son Shlamya and then tossing him over to her sister Tina to take care of him. You can't make this up. To make matters even worse, Sishan agreed to pay Teen to take care of the boy. But she failed to make payment. And guess what Teen did? She kidnapped the boy and held him hostage in her house. These folks are really out here fighting each other, exposing their family trauma and holding the poor boy hostage over a couple $100s. It got so bad that the police had to get involved and broke down doors just to get Junior back. If this mess right here doesn't make the CPS finally do their job and snatch up that baby from Chrisean, then I don't know what will. This entire mess started when Chrisean's sister Tarine requested for Chrisean to pay her for taking care of Junior. So, apparently Chrisean left Junior with her to take care of while she paraded around to deal with her own issues. Chrisean was supposed to come for him a few days ago, but she left her hanging with no updates about when she was going to come get her son. Tarine was also supposed to be getting paid $15,000 a month for the nanny services she was offering. But Chrisean didn't pay her, so now basically told Chrisean that she was going to hold Junior hostage till she got paid what she was owed. Usually Chrisean would have just pulled up to Tene's house and handled this BS herself. But because she already has all these ongoing legal issues, she didn't want to pull up and end up throwing hands with Tane. So she sent over her other sister, Tessa, to go get Junior. But baby, Tessa got there and she ended up throwing hands with Tarine. The whole reason Chrisean sent her there was to avoid any fights only for Tessa to go there and do this. Apparently, it got so bad that Tessa even had a mental episode and Tarine had called the paramedics to come check upon her. When the police arrived, Tessa got into a physical altercation with them as well. You cannot make this up. Initially, folks thought Tessa was Theone who kidnapped Junior. But she got on Facebook and clarified that it was Tarine, not her. B. I'm not a babysitter, nor would I kidnap anybody's baby. I have 6 of my own. I'm not going to do nothing but show y'all girls show to get it. Right. Even in the worst storm, Sean groaned. This was the lesson my baby needed. Anyway, Sishan decided to pull up to Tarine's house herself with the police. But Tarine was still not willing to give Junior back till Crush paid her. The police literally had to break her door down just to get inside and rescue Junior. Tyne's daughter, Destiny, was not here for calling her mama broke, and she decided to put up a long statement. Going in on Chrisean was making this whole thing up. She said her mama never kept Junior hostage, and that they were actually Theans who were taking care of Junior's expense whenever Chrisean would dump Haim over at their place to go handle her business. Huh? What? Could you please repeat that? I am perplexed as to why it was perceived as a negative response. It's quite absurd how you become so upset over my mother not taking your side. You must acknowledge your mistakes and comprehend them. You wish to continue discussing finances when it has never been about money? Financial issues have never been a concern for us, and if we find ourselves lacking, we will manage to obtain it. With you being the last resort and truly never an option, my mother generously contributes for the little one. She works tirelessly to ensure his well-being. Despite her own challenges, she strives diligently to assist him and provide for him, often without fully understanding his actual needs. She consistently reaches out to you for his social security information so that she can ensure his needs are met. We do nothing but care for you and shower him with love. You exploit him us upon because you are aware that my mother will always come through for him, and that is unjust. My mother maintains a highly productive schedule and tax scheme with her everywhere. She continually spends her own money to support him. He essentially resides with her, and when you do have him, you return him with nothing. She purchases his underwear and clothing. When you do have the means, yes, you do send money for necessities, but it's rare. And it's rare you send big bills knowing my mom it's providing for your child and hers. Chrisean saw this and jumped right back on Liv to put hands on Destiny for involving herself. In this then you got your ugly daughters. You Destiny, you stupid fool. Destiny. Destiny. You a weird ass on everything. All you too, bro. Everybody, bro, on everything I love, bro. I was a retired crash out, but come keep playing with my son, bro. I will hurt y'all, bro. Like Destiny, you're a fat ass, bro. You're weird, bro. Real. You too. You be texting me and asking me for money. I do. I send that to your fat ass for you and your weird daughter, bro. Now, if you thought all this was crazy, wait till you hear this part. Tin saw dragging her and her daughter and baby. She decided to put her petty cap on and jump on Liv to accuse Chrisean of having chlamydia. She said at the time Chrisean was giving birth, her chlamydia was so bad that the doctor didn't think it was hygienic for her to push Junior out because of how messed up her cat was. But Chrisean insisted on still pushing him out because she didn't want to have a C-section. Baby, that's some nastiness right there. Why didn't your mother instincts kick in day one when you gave birth? Why? 'Cause I was there. It didn't kick in. It didn't kick in. When the nurses came in and told you, can they talk you about yourself? You like, no, You just go ahead and put it out there when I was wrong. Yeah. And they say you had chlamydia. Your mother instincts didn't kick in. They said something going to do a C's tattoo. Guess what? You refused. You didn't want mess up your little tattoo, or you didn't want to get cut, right? Oh, where your mother instincts was at then, 'cause you sent through that infected canal, right? You did that. So, don't do that. And I encourage you, I keep asking, leave me alone. But you want to play with my children now, right? You're playing with my children. Talking on my grandbaby. Like, and you know what's crazy? We will never talk about Crowan, because he's special, and we really love him. But yo, you are foul. You are foul and disgusting, and how you playing. It's a no-go zone. It's a no-go zone over here. You know that? It's a no-go zone over here. We had a meeting with CPS. My reason for that is because I have to clear my name. I have to clear my position. Yes, I want to protect myself. You sell U-tellies and you sell fake stories. I see what's going on. You don't mind. So, okay. Why would I, after you didn't come get him, be like, okay, I'm just gonna wait on cushion time? No, it don't work like that, baby girl. It's me, Big Sis. But you let your little emotions in there wire your little brain and you did what you did. Now you think it's cool? It's not. You play with me, my household. Posting my household. When was that ever a thing that's cool to play with? It was never a thing cool to play with. You did wrong. You did wrong. But it's like, okay, you want me lay it out. I'll lay it out. But I'm gonna leave that for now. Don't keep playing with me. All my kids, y'all thread us in our mushrooms. Who coming to see her today? Pull up. Don't do that. Don't do that. You start a bunch of unnecessary foul drama. You can't hold your word on nothing. You heard me. Can't hold your word on nothing? Only thing you held your word on was coming with the police. And you bought the whole police force. And yes, I'm not answering my door. And that was yes, sitting on the couch. I don't answer the door for the police. What are you talking about? Especially after they come in too, something in the morning. Why would I answer the door? Why would I? You play games. And you thought you was going to play with me, but I made sure me name was canceled out with CPS and anybody. You couldn't play with me with him. You did that though. You did that. So now your karma, that's on you. But don't forget, every action reaction come. So be careful on the type reactions that you want. You keep putting negativity out here. Negativity going to chase you down. I could really do your dirty. Negativity going to chase you down. I could really do your dirty.